Ahoy there! Captain Benzie here, and no, your eyes do not deceive you, this is the third Command & Conquer Rivals upload this week. I'm really enjoying playing CNC Rivals right now, and actually having a lot of fun making these videos for it too. If you're enjoying these videos, please do let me know in the comment section below, and it is something that I will continue to do. Now, the first two that I've done so far have mainly been focused on how to counter a particular playstyle, how to stop a bike rush, and how to stop a laser drone rush. Now, this time around I wanted to mix things up a little bit by showcasing how to rather proactively do something. I've talked about how bad harvester pressure is done with both of those videos, especially the first one with the bike rush, the fact that there is one of those guys who just absolutely just focuses in on that harvester and loses the match. Now, this time around, instead, I'm going to showcase a replay from Xerius, who I know through the Command & Conquer Rivals Discord, and how he does harvester pressure right. This match is a great example of harvester pressure done correctly. It's against Heartlanders here, and again, I just want to say this is not against either player. If I say anything here, this is purely analytical. I'm not dunking on Heartlanders, I'm not propping up Xerius, just this was a really, really good replay. Yes, my apologies, once again, it is on open water. Goodness me, I hate this map with a passion, not for any particular reason, I don't think it's a bad map, I just don't personally enjoy it. Now, straight out of the gate here, you're going to see that Xerius himself actually goes for a laser drone rush. He builds laser drones, he creeps them forward without touching the pads, and brings in a Venom. The reason for the Venom is he is anticipating off the bat that his opponent is going to bring out a missile squad, which of course straight away Heartlanders does. But Xerius can move the laser drones and just keep the pressure up now with that Venom. This is a great sort of early start. It is a rush, and I don't like opening with rushes as they are quite easy to counter. I mean, so far Xerius does not have a harvester, and you can see at the moment he's pretty far behind on Tiberium. He's got the one harvester out, he's only got one unit on the board, and he is much, much lower on Tiberium economy. In fact, you can also see that those missile squads are really doing the work against those Venoms. Venoms, when they're one-on-one-ing missile squads, do take a decent amount, and not insignificant at least, amount of damage, and two of them at once will actually win against the Venom. Now, the point here is that Heartlanders has actually pulled out a second harvester, and Xerius has spotted that. He is keen to get some pressure in there, and quite frankly, a hammerhead isn't really going to cut it. He's also now forcing his opponent to choose between defending the pads or protecting the harvester. Now, Xerius himself is running an avatar deck, so he doesn't give a damn if the pad gets stalled. He's quite happy to have that eventuality. So he's quite happy to stall the pads and just keep up that pressure for the time being. He doesn't want to lose this missile, but he has come tantalizingly close to taking that missile a couple of times. So straight away, here he comes in, he pressures, he actually does manage to take this first one before Heartlanders pulls out an Orca bomber and just obliterates half the map. Now, of course, Xerius takes this as a great opportunity. He's got the pressure ahead now. He can pull out a second harvester, knowing that he's already got one of the two missiles required. The laser drones, again, he can pull out here. He doesn't give a damn that the hammerhead's doing it. Those laser drones are doing some hefty work on that harvester. They haven't managed to take it yet, but they're 20 cost. They're 20 cost, and the point is he is really forcing his opponent to split his attention. And again here, with a Titan on the board, you'd start to think, oh my goodness, what is going on? But quite frankly, the Titan is fairly inconsequential at this point. Those Phantoms are holding the pads quite comfortably, and will continue to hold those pads quite comfortably. Xerius does actually get that harvester down at long last. The Titan goes on a bit of a rampage, but Xerius again is just like, okay, fine. I'm going to... Oh, we've had a bit of a freeze here. There we are, sorry. I'm just going to continue holding those pads, wait and stall and bring out the avatar, because he's only seen a Titan so far. Titan's not particularly scary to an avatar, especially when you've got a ton of laser drones on the battlefield as well. It does look like he could lose this next missile, but he's not going to. He's quite calm. He's just got to carefully clear the pads one by one, and then he takes it. The fact that there's a mammoth tank rolling towards him again could be a problem in the long run, but Xerius has already got that first missile due to keeping up the pressure on the pads and on the harvester. He's making sure to not just zone in on the harvester. He is, in the early game, at the very least, stalling the pads. Later on as the game goes on, he does actually push to clear those pads and ends up winning those two missiles, but ultimately he's quite happy to stall. He's just making sure that he's at least got some control on the pads as well. Now, the point that I'm ultimately trying to make with all of this in this video is that there Xerius does fantastically well at pressuring the Harvester whilst not giving up the pads. As soon as it looks like the pads are going to sort of swing the other way, he immediately redirects his attention to those pads. It is only when the pads are either safely stalled or look like they're going in his favour that Xerius then starts to apply pressure to the Harvester, and that is the key takeaway from this. Alright folks, well that just about wraps it up for this particular video. Again, I do hope you've enjoyed watching, and again, if you have enjoyed watching, please, I don't want to beg here, but please give a thumbs up on the video, or leave a comment down below. At least give a thumbs up on the video, if not the comment below, because the better that these videos do, the more likely I am to keep doing them. If it feels like no one is particularly enjoying these, I will do other videos. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. Anyway folks, again, thank you ever so much for watching, especially right the way to the end here. Happy sailing, and see you on the battlefield.